Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the live stream this morning. Boys and girls, I just want to say make sure that you have signed into your portal so your attendance can be counted for the day. If you are on the live chat and you want to make a shout out, please make a shout out so I know who's tuned in today. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Artis. And good morning, Shamar. Ready? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And you, and you, and you, and you. All right, boys and girls, let's do our number rock for today. Having a little technical difficulties.
One, two,
1, 2,
3, 4,
3, 4,
5, 6, 7,
5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10,
8, 9, 10,
11, 12,
11, 12,
13, 14,
13, 14,
15, 16, 17,
15, 16, 17,
18, 19, 20.
18, 19, 20. Let's go! Singing the number rock.
I said, let's go. We're
Singing
singing
the number rock.
Good morning, Bradley family. Good morning, Miss Stephanie. And good morning, Soraya.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3, 4,
3, 4,
5, 6, 7,
5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10,
8, 9, 10,
11, 12,
11, 12,
13, 14,
13, 14,
15, 16, 17,
15, 16, 17,
18, 19, 20.
18, 19, 20. Let's go! Singing the number rock.
I said, let's go.
Singing the number rock.
Good morning, Liam. All right, let's do some ABC rock this morning. Ready?
A, B, C,
A, B, C, U-R-S,
T-U-B,
T-U-B,
W,
W,
X-Y-Z.
X-Y-Z.
Come on.
Oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I said, oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I wonder if somebody hacked into Liam's account.
A, B, C,
A, B, C,
D, E, F, G,
D, E, F, G,
H, I, J,
H, I,
K,
J,
L, M, N, O, P,
K, L, M, N, O, P,
Q, R, S,
Q, R, S,
T, U, V,
T, U, V,
W,
W,
X, Y, Z.
X, Y, Z.
Come on.
Oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I said, oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Great job. Good morning, Rudolph. All right, remember there are 7 days in a week.
There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Barney's birthday. Barney's birthday!
I don't know about that, but I do know that if we have 7 days in a week, then we have 12 months in a year. So let's do our months of the year song.
January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July. August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July. August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Fill them with joy and with cheer. The months of the
Yeah! All right, boys and girls, let's do our day of the week. Yesterday was Monday. No, what was yesterday? Sorry, yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Ha, ha, ha. What is today? Today is Wednesday. What is today? Today is Wednesday. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Wednesday all day long. Wave hello if you're ready for Wednesday. Wave hello if you're ready for Wednesday. Wave hello if you're ready for Wednesday. Wednesday all day long. Eat a watermelon if you're ready for Wednesday. Eat a watermelon if you're ready for Wednesday. Eat a watermelon if you're ready for Wednesday. Wednesday all day long. Watermelon, wave, and Wednesday. They all start with letter W. And W says what? W says what? Every letter has a sound, and W says what? So if today is Wednesday, then that means the month we are in is April. And what letter does April start with? It starts with letter A. Which A sound does it have at the beginning? Short A or long A? If you said long A, you are correct. Long A says A. Long A says A. Every letter has a sound, and long A says A. Besides April, there are other words that start with long A, like anchor, angel, airplane, and acorn, that also begin with the long A sound. So if you got that right, give yourselves a big pat on the back. Great job, me. All right. Good morning, Miss Romina. Thank you for tuning in. And good morning, Mr. Bradley. All right, so let's get started with the letter for this week. So our letter that we've been working on since last week is letter O. Last week we talked about the short O sound. And what sound does short O say? Short O says ah. Short O says ah. Every letter has a sound, and short O says ah. So if short O says ah, what sound does long O say? It says its name. Remember, vowels always say their name when they are long. So long O says O. Long O says O. Every letter has a sound, and long O says O. So today, we're going to do an activity where we're going to sort words that have the short O sound or the long O sound at the beginning. Good morning, Juden. All right, so let's get started with our activity. So on the board we have today, we have our short O section and our long O section. Remember, short O says ah, and long O says oh. So now let's look at some pictures and words that have either the short or the long O. We are going to sort them. So let's see who is ready. Let's do the first word. I'm going to show you the picture, and you're going to tell me if it's short O or long O at the beginning. Are you ready? The first word we have is oatmeal. Oatmeal. Is it short O or long O? Let's think. If you said it has the long O sound, you are correct. Ding, 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 ding. We're going to put oatmeal under the long O because the O says its name. O, oatmeal. Great job. Next word. Are we ready? The next word is onion. Onion. Let's see. Good morning, Camila. All right. If you said onion has the short O sound. You are correct. It is short O. Onion. Good job. Good morning, Luis. I don't know who's writing for Liam, but I see a lot of letters going on. All right, so the next word. Are we ready? Our next word is orange. Orange. Is it short O or long O? Let's see. All right. So if you said orange has the long O sound, you are correct. It says its name at the beginning. Orange. All right. Next word. Are we ready? The next word is olives. Is it short O or long O? All right. If you said olives has the short O sound, you are correct. Olives. I see Camila put short. Great job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We're going to put it under short O. Next word. Are we ready? Our next word is ocean. Does ocean have the short or long O sound? Let's figure it out. All right. If you said long O, you are correct. Ocean. It says its name, the O at the beginning. So we're going to put it under the long O section. All right. Last one. Are you ready? Our last O word for today is octopus. Octopus. Is it short O or long O? Let's see. All right. If you said short O, you are correct. Octopus. It's going to go under the short O column. If I can fit it. You know what? Let's put it sideways. Short O. All right. Let's look at all of our words that have the short and long O sound. Now remember, short O says So let's see which words we found that have the short O sound. Onion. Olives. Octopus. They have the short sound. Long O says its name. O. Let's see which words have the long O sound. Oatmeal. Orange. Ocean. They have the long O sound. Now, you're probably wondering, what are these two lines in this circle is for? Well, we're going to do some math right now. We're going to see. So let's see. How many words did we find that have the short O sound? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So here we're going to write number 3. All right. Now, let's see how many words we have that have the long O sound. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 words with the long O sound. Now, we have 3 on this side, and we have 3 on this side. Let's look at the 3 over here. Is 3 less than, greater than, or equal to 3? Let's think. Is 3 bigger than 3? Is 3 smaller than 3? Or is 3 the same as 3? If you said that they are the same, then you are correct because they are both equal. 3 and 3 are both the same number. They both have the same amount. So remember, when something is equal, we're going to make our equal sign. And our equal sign represents our river, because on a river, you can go any direction. You can go to the left or you can go to the right. So since 3 is equal to 3, when our alligator eats the number, he can eat both numbers. So he can go through the river to eat this 3, and he can go back to the river to eat this 3. So 3 is the same as 3. They are equal. If you got that right, give yourselves a round of applause. Great job, boys and girls. All right, now we're going to work on another activity. Can you guys please stop texting? Sorry. All right, so for science, we've been talking about plants. And this week, we were talking about the plant life cycle. Remember, a cycle is like a circle. It is round. And when something is round, it keeps going and going and going, like a pattern. A pattern is something that repeats over and over again. So the plant life cycle keeps going because life continues to keep growing in plants. All right, so for science activity today, we're going to do like an art project. So for my art project today, I have paper. Now I got a piece of construction paper that's white, whatever color you want. I got white, and then I put it in half. See, so it's actually 2 pieces because I cut it in half. I have my colored pencils, and I have markers. And I have specific colors for markers because these are the colors that I'm going to be using for my plant life cycle. I have black, I have yellow, I have brown, I have green, I have orange, and I have blue. So these are going to be my colors for today. Why do I have blue? Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so you can do this at home on your own after you watch this video for today. So remember, like last week, whatever materials you have at home is fine. You don't need to go out and buy more things. So whatever you can find in your house, you can use to work and make your own life cycle. Now, parents, if your child works on their life cycle, their plant life cycle, please send me pictures on the Remind app so I can see their beautiful work and that they're understanding the life cycle of a plant. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my paper and I'm gonna use my black marker. And I'm gonna make 4 boxes on my marker. Why? Because there are 4 parts to the plant life cycle. So I need to make sure I make 4 boxes. Okay, so now I'm going to draw 4 boxes. I like to make a line in the middle because that's 2. And then on each side, I make another line, and then I make another line. So now I have 4 boxes. Can you guys please stop texting? All right, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 boxes. And in each box, I'm going to write the number. So the first box, I'm going to write number 1. Then I'm going to write number 2. Then I'm going to write number 3. And then I'm going to write number 4 in each of the boxes. Now we're going to work on the first box, which is the first part of the plant life cycle. Now, the first part of the plant life cycle, in order for us to have a plant, what do we need? We need a seed. Sorry, boys and girls. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a seed. So I'm going to get my brown marker. And of course, in order for a seed to grow, it needs to grow into something. So it has to grow into soil, or another name for soil is dirt. So I'm making my soil on the ground. And then I'm going to use the orange marker to draw a seed in the ground. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get my orange colored pencil. And I'm going to color my seed. Now I'm going to get my brown colored pencil. And I'm going to color my seed. I mean the dirt, excuse me. I'm going to color the dirt, the soil. Okay, so here's my soil. And here's my seed inside of the soil. Now the next step of the plant life cycle is what? It's a sprout. So I'm going to get my brown crayon again. And I'm going to make my dirt, my soil. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and make soil for all of them. That makes sense. All right. So now your sprout, you're just going to make a little bit of a seed because remember, a plant is starting to grow out. So I have just a little bit of my seed. And then I'm going to get my green marker and I'm going to make a little stem and a little tiny leaf. Okay, and now I'm going to color them. Since I still have a seed, I'm going to color it orange. And then I'm going to color my stem and leaf green. And then, of course, I have to color my soil. Okay, so I have my soil and my little sprout, my little teeny tiny sprout, so you could see my stem and then my teeny tiny leaf. Now, what happens next? we no longer have a little tiny seed. We now have a seedling or a small plant. So I'm going to get my green marker, and now I'm going to make a stem that's a little bit longer. And then I'm going to make about 2 leaves this time. They're going to be bigger also. And then under my leaves in the soil, I'm going to make roots, because remember, the roots are what hold onto the soil so that the plant doesn't come out. It's what holds it down. I'm going to make my roots, squiggly lines. All right. And now I'm going to color everything in. Okay, and now I'm going to color my stem and my leaves in my small plant since they're bigger. So now I have my small plant, my seedling. It's a taller stem and it has 2 big leaves. Okay, all right. Now, after the plant gets bigger and bigger, it's going to form into an adult plant, or also, depending on what type of plant it is, it can transform into a flower. So I'm going to draw my flower, but first I'm going to start off with actually I could draw the flower part. I'm going to do mine's like a sunflower, like how we did last week when we did our parts of the plant. So I'm going to get my my black marker and make the dots inside. I'm going to get brown too. Now remember, the middle of the flower are the seeds. So, and I'm going to get my yellow marker to make petals on my flower. And now I'm going to get my green marker so I can make my tall stem. And then I'm going to make my big leaves on my plant. And then let's not forget our roots, because our roots do grow on the bottom, and that's what holds down the plant in the ground. Okay, now that I've drawn everything, see, I'm going to color them now. So now I'm going to get my brown color pencil again to do the soil, the dirt. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing inside of my sunflower. Ooh, which color is this? Oh, this is black. All right, just color a little bit inside black. My seeds. Now I'm going to get my yellow colored pencil and then color my petals on my sunflower. Fun fact, my favorite flower is the Gerber daisy. It's like a daisy, but it also looks like a baby sunflower, and they can come in different colors. So that's why I like Gerber daisies, because the different colors that they have. All right, and now I'm going to color my stem. And I'm going to color my leaves. And there you have it, my beautiful flower. All right, so let's review our parts of the plant. Now this, like I said, you can make your own at home. And send me pictures, parents, on the Remind app if they work on this. So this would be an assignment for you to do. All right, number 1, you start off as a seed. After the seed, it begins to grow, because remember, you have to take care of your plant in order for it to grow. So now it's a little tiny sprout. There's still some of the seed left, but there's a little tiny stem and a little leaf growing out. And then it turns into a small plant or a seedling. We have our roots on the bottom, and then it's a longer stem with 2 bigger leaves. And then when it grows into a full adult plant, mine became a flower. So it has a nice tall stem. It has big leaves. It has a beautiful sunflower on top, and it has the roots on the bottom. And this is how I did my plant life cycle. And you can make your own at home. So again, please send pictures. I would love to see how yours came out. All right. I hope you enjoyed that activity, boys and girls. Let's move on and do our alphabet book, okay? And then after we do our alphabet book, I'll continue to read some more of The Tiny Seed, since that is our story for today. All right, let's do alphabet book. Ready? A, apple. Chew your apple. B, ball. Bounce your basketball, and booyah. C, computer. Type on your computer really fast. Send in your work. Boop. All right. Turn off the computer. Boop. Close your computer. D, doll. Rock your baby doll. If she's sleeping, quietly put her in her crib. E, elephant. Show me your elephant. Bye-bye, zoo. F, fingers. Fiddle your fingers. Flick a fly. Eat a French fry. Good morning, Antoine. G, gumball. Chew your gum. Blow a bubble. Bigger, bigger, and pop. H, helicopter. Move your propeller really fast. And now we gotta safely land. Slow it down. Boom. Good job. I, itchy. What's making us itchy today? I think mosquitoes. Oh. J, what are we gonna do? We're gonna jump. K, keys. Put your keys in the ignition. Vroom. Start your engines. Vroom, vroom, vroom. I think today we should drive a motorcycle. Let's go. And we're just gonna ride into the sunset. L, lollipop. Lick your lollipop. If you have a gummy stick, eat it up. If you have a lumber stick, throw it in the garbage. M, monkey. Baby monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mommy monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Daddy monkey. Ooh, 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 ooh. N, what is the antonym for yes? No. Sonnet. O, our letter of the week. Ah, that's the short O sound. Ah. Octopus. Show me your octopus tentacles. Oh no, we're being chased by an orca. Ah! Remember, orca has the long O sound. And what's an orca? It's a killer whale. All right. P. Pizza. Today we're going to eat a pepperoni pizza. If your pizza is perfect, you're going to kiss the pizza. Good morning. Q. Queen. If you are a queen, you're going to put on your crown. And what are we going to do? Slay all day. Slay all day. R. Rain. Remember, when it's raining, you need your umbrella, because if not, you're going to get sick. S. Snake. Slither like a snake. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. T. Tiger. Show me your baby tiger. Show me your mommy tiger. Now, show me your daddy tiger. Cage. Good boy. U. What is the antonym for down? Up. V. Vacuum. Vacuum the carpet. Make sure you don't vacuum your friends. W. Window. Open up the window. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of bees. Shut it. Oh, where's my bird? Who saved the bird? If you saved your bird, hold it up. Tweet, 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 tweet. Cage. X. Ox. What are we going to do? Ram it. Y. Yeah. Last one. Z. Zipper. Zip your lip. Good job, boys and girls. All right, so let's continue our story for today called The Tiny Seed. Now, remember, in the tiny seed, what was happening? Let me give you a minute to think about what was happening so far in the story while I go get the book. All right, I hope you came up with some good answers. So let's see if you were right, if you remembered. So in the tiny seed, it was the autumn time, the fall, and the leaves were blowing off the trees. The wind was blowing, and the seeds began to fly away, especially the teeny, teeny, tiny seed. So they all went on an adventure. The first seed flew into the sun, and it burned up. And because it got so hot, it couldn't survive. Then as they continued on their adventure, one of these next seeds got stuck on the icy tops of the mountain. And because it was freezing so much and it got so cold, it froze to death. So that one didn't make it. And then they flew over the ocean. And over the ocean, one of the seeds got too close to the water and it drowned. So that one didn't make it. Remember, plants need sunlight, they need air, they need water, and they need soil. But they have to have a right amount of it. Not too little and not too much, because if you have too much of something, it's going to kill you. If you have too little of something, it's not going to take care of you enough, and then you can die from not having enough of it. And as the tiny seed went along with the other bigger seeds, it kept getting slower, and it was getting lower to the ground. But he continued on with the other seeds. They went through the desert. One of the seeds got stuck in the sand, and it was very hot and dry. So that seed ended up not making it. And then came the winter time. And in the winter time, all the seeds that were left, including the tiny seed, were down in the soil. And above them was a sleet of snow, like a blanket laying flat on the ground. And who found one of the seeds? It was a mouse. A mouse found the seed and decided to eat it. They said, oh, I'm hungry. I want to eat this seed. So that seed didn't make it. And now that it's springtime again, just like the season that we're currently in, one of the seeds started growing, but something was in the way of it. It was a weed. And remember, weeds are bad plants that can harm plants trying to grow because they block their way of the sun getting sunlight. They block their way of getting rain, water from the rain. And they also block their way of being able to grow, for their roots to be founded inside of the ground. So that little seed that started to grow didn't make it anymore. But the teeny tiny seed did. It had a teeny tiny sprout growing, while the other seeds that survived had bigger stems and bigger leaves. So, as the story continued on, one of the plants that started growing got stepped on by a little boy. And remember, the stem is like a spine in your back. It keeps your bones and stuff together, so it keeps the plant staying up nice and tall. It keeps everything flowing inside of the plant together. But because of the little boy that stepped on him, it broke the stem. And did the plant make it? No. So now let's see what happens after. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. So that means that plant is already an adult plant. And look, a bud. And now even a flower. Oh no, but what is happening? First, there are footsteps. So someone's walking close to it. Then a shadow looms over it. Remember, a shadow is like a reflection, like that dark shadow of a reflection over something because it comes from the sun. So if there's a shadow, that means something is covering it and blocking the sunlight from hitting it. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. So there were only 2 plants left. The tiny seed, which is now a seedling or a small plant, and the flower that was with it. So now the flower got picked up and taken away, and the only one we have left is the tiny seed. You want to give a shout out?
Hi, boys and girls. I'm Peter, Angelica's father.
Mr. Fonseca.
Mr. Fonseca. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Boys and girls, that is Mr. Fonseca. So call him Mr. Fonseca when you see him. All right. So that flower that the person picked, it was a boy. and the boy had picked the flower to give to a friend. Now, when plants are rooted in the ground, it's to help them stay there, to keep them there. Once a plant is taken out of the ground or is cut out, even if it's a beautiful flower, eventually they're going to die. Because remember, plants need all of their parts to survive, to keep living, to keep growing. But because the little boy pulled it out and he gave it to the girl, yes, it's a beautiful flower, but eventually that flower is going to die because it doesn't have roots or part of its stem to continue to provide water and stuff for it to keep growing and keep living. It is summer now. Now, the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from near and far to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. Do you see how big that flower grew? Now remember, at the beginning of the story, that flower was just a teeny tiny seed, while the other seeds were about this big. And so, just because someone is tiny, does that mean they won't grow big one day? No, it's not true. Everyone has a chance to grow big. So, the teeny tiny seed ended up becoming the biggest flower anybody in their town has ever seen. So tomorrow, we will read the last few pages and see what happens with this teeny tiny seed that became a ginormous flower. Okay? I hope you enjoyed part of the story for today. Now, let's do our sight word for today. And then we are going to talk about our number for the day. And then that is it, boys and girls. So, by the way, on your homework that I've sent out to your parents this week, I have the list of all the sight words that we have gone over in class. So, boys and girls, take that as an opportunity that even though we are not in school and we're doing our live stream and you guys are watching me, you still have an opportunity to practice all of your sight words at home. So keep practicing them, because the more you practice, the more you are able to read and the more you are able to grow and learn. And I want you boys and girls to learn how to read one day. So practicing your sight words is going to help you with that. All right. So let's write our sight word for today. Ready? Letters. Letters. Letters have names. What is the name of this letter? Circle back, pull up, pull down, curve in. G, 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 G. G is the name of this letter. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? Circle back. O, 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 O. O is the name of this letter. Now, let's break them down by sounds. What sound does G make? G. What sound does O make? Now, I'll give you a hint. This is the long O sound. So what sound does long O make? O. Let's sound them out. G. O. G. O. G. O. Let's blend them together. Go. 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 Our sight word for today is go. So G-O spells go. What words rhyme with go? Dad, do you know what word rhymes with go?
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
No.
I like that one. That one's better. No. Can you think of something else, Dad? So. Okay. Now which so?
S-O. So S-O. So what?
Oh, so. That's a good one. Like so what? S-O. So let's see if they rhyme. Ready? No, go, so. These three rhyme. No, go, so. These three rhyme. No, go, so. These three rhyme. They sound the same at the end. Yay! Beautiful answer, Camila. Camila says, yo. Like when you are saying hello to someone, you say yo. Yo also rhymes with go. Great job. Give yourselves a big pat on the back. Say, great job, me. All right, let's do our letter for the day. And then we are all finished with our lesson. I'm sorry, not our letter of the day, our number of the day. Ready? Pull down straight, and that is all. That is all. That is all. You pull down straight, and that is all to make the number 1. Antoine was laughing at your answer earlier. But that rhymes with go. All right, let's write the next number. Ready? Slide left, pull down, curve around, pull down, curve around, pull down, curve around, slide left, pull down, curve around to make the number 5. When we have 1 and 5 together, we have the number 15. 15. Remember, when we have 2 numbers and the number 1 is in front, it is a teen number. So 5 or 5th. When you're 5th, you're the 5. You're number 5. So 15 is our number for today. Great job, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls, we are finished with our lesson for today. Now, make sure you write your name. Today is Wednesday. So under Wednesday, you're going to write your name, just like how Miss Fonseca has. Remember to use your finger as your space when you're writing your first and last name. And write our number for the day, 15, 1 and 5 together. On the back, you're going to practice writing your letter O's, your capital O's, which are bigger, and your lowercase o's, which are smaller. And you're going to draw a picture. Today, I drew oatmeal for our long O sound. So I have oatmeal, and I wrote the word. Make sure you label your picture. You're not just drawing, you're also practicing writing. You're labeling. So your parents are going to get a picture of this on the Remind app. When we finish, make sure you write your number 15, and you're going to select which picture you want to draw for today. Orange, oval, oatmeal, or ocean. One of these words, okay? Oh my goodness, I forgot to do the what is it bag today. But that's all right. I gave you guys a break today. Tomorrow we'll do the what is it bag, okay? But also make sure you go on the Waterford, and you're going on for 40 minutes, okay? Every session is 20 minutes, so that means you need to go on 2 times. 20 plus 20 equals 40. So make sure you're going on 40 times. Those who got a new laptop from the schools, make sure that you can access Waterford. So make sure you go through the emails, your parents' email. You look for the email that says welsupport@waterford.org. And then you're going to click on that email. And then from there, on the red link, it says click here to access Waterford. So you're going to click that red link and it should pop up. When it pops up, bookmark the page. You know how on the internet it has like the little stars for you to pop it up on? Click it on there, that little star, and so every time you go on, that page will pop up for you. And you're going to create a password, which are pictures. So make sure you create a password that you can remember. Okay? You got to remember what your password is and put it in every time you go on Waterford. Parents, if you have any questions, I will be on the Remind app until 12. Those are my office hours. So please ask me any questions. Also, make sure that you are signing in to your student portal so that way your attendance can be counted for today. Thank you all for joining me on our live stream today. I had a good time. I hope you all did too. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.